Hey there friends, welcome back to some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. When we last left off, we finished our job for Luca Dare, and it ended up blowing up a building. Because that's what you do. And we went ahead and said, yeah, we'll work for the lodge, but it's like one of those things where we'll get a call from him saying, hey, we want you to do this job, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Well, usually what it does is when I have a mission, he'll interject and say, I'll have like a certain objective. He'll object and say, hey, do this and do this instead while you're doing that mission. And then I can either do that or not. But anyway, it was interesting. So we got that all set up. And then I decided that we were going to go ahead and talk to Dr. What's the dude's name? Dr. Escabel. The dude that was feeding the zombies and the ghouls in the sewer. We need to talk to him because he apparently has a job for us too. So let's go ahead and see what he's got for us. There's a door that's locked. And there he is. He looks shady. Oh yeah, and we have a hyper semi auto injector. Do you think you could hook me up with this chrome? Very nice. Very nice. The designs appear to be simple enough. Yes, I should be able to provide you with this. It won't be cheap, though. So this is where you would go to get the cyberware, medical supplies, but I have enough medical supplies. Hope our recent misunderstanding won't have an impact on our ongoing business relationship. Misunderstanding? Selton McFarkles? I'm sure that I don't know what you are talking about. Well, there were these feral ghouls in the sewers that were eating people because you stopped feeding them medical waste, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not hearing me. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nobody in the sewers, and you know nothing of my extracurricular activities. As long as you're on board with that, our business together can continue unabated. Deal? Deal, Doc. Good. Now let's move on to other matters. Do you have the business for me? Some work you need done, perhaps? Well, actually, it's what I can do for you. So what do you want? Business. I have a job for you. I'm a little surprised that you would want to hire me. We haven't always seen eye to eye. That's true. We haven't. But I'm confident that you're the right man for the job. Why? Your reputation. You get the job done. Yeah, but there are other runners out there with equally strong reputations, so again, why me? Why are you trying to talk yourself out of a job? He rubs the bridge of his nose between his thumb and forefinger. I can see that you still don't get it. So I'll be blunt. You're the best in town at what you do, full stop. And I need the best, even if that means hiring you. I don't like you, and you don't like me, but that doesn't mean I'm unwilling to use you in order to become spectacularly wealthy. Does that answer your question? Not really. No. I'm beginning to regret my decision to reach out to you. Do you want to hear about this job or not? Okay, go ahead. I'll hear you out. Good, so let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Back before I immigrated here from my native Spain, I worked in partnership with a Berlin-based R&D lab. The biotech that they were developing was very hush-hush, very cutting edge. Our arrangement was that I would bankroll their research, and then they, in turn, would provide me with unique merchandise to sell in my clinics. Go on. About 2 years ago, things went sour. My name was slandered, and the fickle mistress that is public perception turned against me. An ugly business, I assure you. Even talking about my fall from grace makes my stomach turn. The injustice of it all almost too much to bear. Just how was your name slandered? What'd they accuse you of? What didn't they? Theft, medical malpractice, the sale of stolen goods, other more colorful accusations that I do not bear repeating. But that was then, and this is now. I came here to Berlin to escape all that. Of course, I also moved here to be closer to the lab that I'd funded, and the merchandise that I'm owed. So let me guess, you want me to go in and fetch your merchandise? Yes, and to find out what happened to the lab itself. The facility is locked down, you see, nearly impenetrable, and I have no idea why. As I was packing to move to Berlin, all was well. 16 hours later, I arrived to discover the building locked tight, with my merchandise inside. The Turk Altug has been running surveillance on the site since I set up shop here. In that time, no one has entered and no one has left. Whatever went wrong in there, it must have killed the research team. I want you to find a way into the building recover the cyber tech that they're developing, and then find out what happened to the researchers in that order. Let's see if the building's been surprised. If the building is, yeah, if your merchandise has been sitting in this building for about 2 years, why didn't you approach Monica about this? Who says that I didn't? I had a, let's say, tumultuous relationship with your dear departed Monica. We had our ups and downs, you see, and on this subject, she was most certainly down. That was her choice, and I'm hoping that you'll be savvy enough to not make the same mistake. The building has been abandoned. I'm surprised the lot it's sitting on hasn't been gobbled up by some corp or another. Don't be. Back when I was a wealthy man, before my legal troubles, I paid the lease for a decade in advance. And before you say anything, yes, it was a huge expense. But what's locked away inside that lab is worth 10 times what I've spent on it. I don't want anyone laying claim to it but me. Alright, let's talk compensation. What's in this for me? I can't afford to pay you in new yen. And that's your own fault, by the way. You shut off a good chunk of my revenue when you pulled that stunt down in the sewers. But what I can do is give you first crack at any biotech that you recover from the site and make it available to you at discount. This is top-of-the-line ware that we're talking about, mind you. Better than anything else that I've got in stock. And because it's biotech, the essence loss from the implanting it will be minimal. It's a win-win, even for a mage like you. So what's it going to be? Will you take the job or not? Well, I could just say no, because I really don't need any kind of biotech whatsoever. But I kind of want to show the mission, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Alright, Doc, I'm in. Excellent. The facility you're looking for is a former laboratory of Sutherland Bioscience. Take the U-Bahn to the Adenar Platz. That is a big frickin' word. And you're sure to find it. Best of luck. So we have to take the U-Bahn there. Okay, so we met with the doctor. Alright, let's see what we got. We can go and we can go ahead and take the U. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and take the U-Bahn. We're gonna go ahead and do this mission. I can't really remember which one this is. I know it's not like a nice one. If I remember right, it's not a nice one. But then again, what do I know? I just play games. So let's see if I can bring people with me. And so we're going to go to the assemble a team and travel to the Adenar Platz station and find the Escabel's lab. And we're going to take Glory, and we're going to take Ager, and this time we're going to take Blitz, because we're going to start taking Blitz instead of Dietrich, because I might need a Decker. What's this spell? Concentrates mana from surrounding area to provide an effect similar to a small ley line, lasts for 2 rounds. Okay, that's whatever. I'm not too worried about that. So I've got Ballroom Blitz, Glory, 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 and yeah, I can't think of something for Jaeger. So let's go ahead and go. Let's do this. Well, let's see what other guys could we end up taking. Just random people. I don't know if it'd be worth even paying for them, quite honestly. What the hell is that? Spiked fist. Alright, well, we've got our people. Let's go ahead and confirm. And we're going to go there. We're going to start this mission off right now. Lockdown. The ride to that place is a dismal one. Your only company on the train is an elderly dwarf in a ragged peacoat, and he spends most of his time muttering to himself. When the train rattles to a stop, he slowly rises from his perch and begins to hobble towards the doorway. The station itself isn't much different, an old, broken-down thing at the end of his useful life, feebly tottering towards its obsolescence. Oh my, I can't read today. This... I can't read. This area of Berlin has clearly been seen better days. A window of light shines down from the surface, and even that looks stale. Slowly you begin to climb. I'm blaming other things that reading. It's I'd say half tired and half that, oh my god, it is so freaking hot today. My brain can't think. Mm-hmm. Oh man, look at that. Look at Blitz. Doesn't he just look darling? He just looks so darling. Alright, everybody's got what they need. Let's go. I do have car armor I can spend. Crap. What do I want to spend it on? I know I need to get intelligence 4 at some point. You know, that's enough willpower, and I think that's... Ley lines visible through field of fog of war. 9 is good. So I'm technically at 7 because I have that thing on there. So that's not bad for right now. I think I'm going to get some more health and that level 4 intelligence just in case to cast better spells. So that actually works. That actually works for me. The streets above that word are dark and dismal. The Kies has seen better days. Everything here reeks of economic depression and faded glory. Looming above you is a fortress-like, seemingly impregnable facility. The windows have been shuttered with enormous steel panels, leading the entire building with a sinister appearance. That's our target, Sutherland Bioscience. I wonder what happened in there. It might still be happening for all we know. There's a cheerful thought. Come on, Chief, let's get this over with. So, we need to go in there, and actually I now do remember this mission. It gets pretty interesting. Not gonna lie, it gets pretty interesting. I can't remember if there's people over there. Someone that looks like Cammy, kinda, or at least her character. We have a jack-in place. We've got tires and a steel bolted door. Let's check out. Oh, that's gonna be a vent. Right. Do. This pile of trash is steaming. Fetid waves of stench wash over you as you draw near. God damn, that's rank. I'll stay back here if you don't mind. I have better things to do than dig around a pile of decomposing trash. It might not be decomposition. That steam could be coming from a grate or a vent under the pile. Yeah, well, I ain't touching it. Move the trash aside. So there's a vent. There's a steel bolted door. But we do have a decker. So we can actually have someone who can jack in. Select a decker to jack in. It's going to be you. And as you can see, he has this little Rubit with him. So we're actually going to have... We can actually take control of the Rubit at certain points in time. Confirm. Jack in, and we actually are going to have to fight. So, well, let's get it on. Let's do it to it. Alrighty, so spells. I have heal spells. I have AoE spells. I have erosion spells. I might as well just use the erosion spell. Whatever. And I'm going to hit you again. That may actually kill you. Yeah, there we go. Miss. You hit. You hit. You sunk my battleship. How dare you? Okay, you're dead. Let's go up over here. Take that for one. There's a lot of stuff over there. Okay. We've got a lot of things ahead of us. You're gonna... Oh, you're not even gonna shoot at me. Well, you need to die, so... Yeah. Really? You didn't die? No bueno. He's 100% charged. I don't think I like that. Come on. There we go. Don't worry about the AoE. Let's just go ahead and heal ourselves real quick. Might as well. You can't get over there. Okay, well, you're shielded, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's see if I can hit you with that. and I can't. My AoE. I want to AoE. 65%. I'm gonna miss. Nope, I actually hit. So that's a thing. Oh, wow. But they're not attacking me. Am I supposed to be going around? No, I just can't go through there yet. That's strange. I have no idea what's going on. How is he flanked? He's just, there's nothing flanking him. You just keep freaking out over there. It's all good, man. I'm just blowing you up. That is all. That is all. You are now dead. Oh, no, okay, that was the way out, so I go this way. Sweet. I think I just killed him. Like a bunch of things before actually needing... Like, once I go up there, they're not going to be there, so they... I know what I'm saying. I'm making sense in my brain. Hello, bad guys. Are you bad guys today? I know there's bad guys. I'm gonna suppression real quick. Don't want any. No surprises. No surprises. Surprises. No, really? That's... Oh, this is where the other guys were. I'm dumb. And the front door is open. That's what happens when you have a Decker. You can do a ballroom blitz. Hey, oh, let's go. His name is Blitz. He does Decker things. Oh, whoa. That got ridiculously loud for a second. Like, even I heard that. So that means at like that moment in time, the music's going... Whoever... If you're wearing headsets right there, I apologize if that's loud as... Like, if you even have ears anymore. I am sorry. Because that's going to be no bueno. So let's go in. We have to locate the experimental BioWare. We've gained entry into the lab. There's going to be a lot of things to do. And a lot of things. This is just going to get crazy. So there's a camera. And a scientific terminal. It's just a terminal of scientific-iness. This terminal appears to contain an inventory control system for Shadowrun Biosciences merchandise. The items are spelled out in amber lettering against a solid black background. A glowing cursor awaits your input. Shadowrun Bioscience, product and specimen inventory. All those things, all those things, all those things. Select tissue banks and organ farm. This entry provides a complete breakdown of the standard organs that are being grown in the organic chemistry wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. It seems that the lab was outfitted with the capacity to mass-produce vat-grown metahuman organs, including hearts, kidneys, livers, and lungs. This material would have then be used for testing purposes. Let's see. Was it breakdown and analysis next? This entry contains the complete log of studies performed by Shadowrun employees on the products of competing biotech companies. BioWare samples by Universal Omnitech, Shawase, Proteus AG, and Biogene have all gone under the knife here, and the result of each dissection have been meticulously recorded. Select replication and fabrication. This entry contains notes on Shadowrun's attempts to replicate products that have been previously dissected and studied. According to the information here, Shadowrun had achieved a shocking level of success by producing generic versions of wide variety commercial and restricted BioWare products. These knockoff products were commissioned by an outside investor and had been moved into cold storage in the executive wing pending transport. Contract fulfillment. This entry contains a complete breakdown of the organs waiting in cold storage to be claimed by clients and investors. Scanning over the list, you see a number of high-end security level enhancements in inventory. BioWare like this would normally run tens of thousands of new yen. If this is what Esquivel was commissioning Shadowrun to produce, he could undercut all of his competitors and still make an ungodly profit. Special projects. This entry entails a number of projects that involve invasive testing on awakened animals. There are listings for a number of hellhounds, including their complete medical histories. It appears that most of the experimental procedures listed were performed on the subject named Billy, but who or what Billy might be has been left to undisclosed. Step away. So, what is Billy? Apparently they were doing things, they were taking tech from other places and testing it, and there's a climb down, there's a clearance B panel, a locked door, open door, and a keycard panel. So let's go ahead and check out the clearance B panel and see what that is. This console seems to be controlled the locking mechanism for the front door. For the door in front of you, keycard reader has been set into the front bezel of the console. Clearance level B. Walk away. So, I know we can't get into the keycard panel, and there's an executive clearance panel, and there's a locked thing. This is just a door, right? Yeah. Oh, observation terminal. And let's go ahead and check out the observation terminal. This terminal governs the animal testing wing of Shadowrun Bioscience. Data entries concerning animal test subjects and the procedures performed upon them. Fill the menu screen. So, select Hellhound testing protocols. This entry contains notes on a variety of invasive test procedures that were performed on a kennel of Hellhound test subjects. There were several memos suspended and appended to the file. Apparently, the scientists working on the animal testing wing were less convinced that working with dangerous fire-breathing animals would yield useful results than the executives were. Basilisk testing protocols. This entry covers the various forms of experimentation and testing performed on Sutherland's prized possession, a rare albino basilisk, acquired from an exotic animals dealer in Portugal. It appears that the basilisk was being used as the primary focus of a passion project at Shadowrun, an attempt to create a magically active piece of bioware. Why the executives in charge of the project felt that a basilisk would make an appropriate test subject is not clarified. The list of procedures performed on the creature is extensive, including a series of anesthetic thoracic surgeries. Something tells me that doesn't feel good, especially if there's no anesthesia. So, yeah. That doesn't sound fun. So, we can't go anywhere. Except down, apparently. So why don't we just go ahead and go down. Something tells me I don't want to go down. Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to go down. This looks great. This looks safe. We should totally be here. Not. Okay, what's in here? Oh, just 50 bucks. Hey, made it worth it. 50 bucks. That made it sweet. All right. And up here. There's going to be something that's going to try to come out and kill me. Just try and come out and kill me already. That way I can fail and die. You know. As I do. Oh, well, there's nothing. There's just a locked door, clearance B panel, and a climb up thing with a locked safe. Huh. I thought something was going to try and eat me. Because apparently there are animals and stuff and not fun things in this place. So then, where am I? Where am I? Open door. Oh, hello. So there's automated drones. Alright, well, first off, I'm going to go ahead and take some cover. Oh, poopy. That automated drone has to go first. And it's almost dead. So, glory to your fangirl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl? You know what I'm saying. Go over there and claw the hell out of it. Blocks. Boom! Jaeger's got her shotgun. That works for me right here. And boom! And you missed! You're a failure! Let's go over here and we can actually turn on our little friend. And we can actually shoot him, stop him, bang! And he works just as good as everything else around here, which means very crappily. And blow you up. Don't worry, I'll just kill everything. You people, don't worry about it. I'll take care of all of the things. It's fine. Definitely fine. I've got this. Jaeger, don't worry about it. Never mind, you blew it up. That's cool. Why can't I move? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a door to override terminal. Oh, this takes us back over here. The security computer governs the lock on the door leading back to the main lab. If you want to, you can unlock the door remotely from here. Unlock the door. See, I can go moink and go back through whenever I want. Now, let's see. We've got a door here and a door down here. I know that there was an item I can pick up in here, so I kind of want to go and see what's in here. Or, yeah, we can pick up something. What is it? What is it? Oh, 40, so I made almost 100. Run is definitely worth it. I am rolling in the doughs. The Dizzos. Wow, that was 50. Its name's Max. Maximilian. Okay, there's the dude. A wild-eyed young man in a tattered lab coat confronts you. His beard is bushy and unkempt, but bare patches of skin show through. Hey, you there! Who are you? He stalks toward you, his hand twitching. How dare you enter my domain? Easy there, pal. I thought that this place was abandoned. Abandoned? This is my territory, my home. You're an invader in my territory, sir. You have murdered my peasantry. Blitz mutters under his breath. We've got a live one here, Chief. He continues his rant without pausing for breath. You are a murderer, a monster. You will pay. Hold up. Who are you? I am Philip Rex, the Night King of Sutherland Bioscience. I will have you banished for your transgressions, sir. Banished to the underworld, and left to the ravages of all-powerful Billy. He pauses, blinking. Hold still while I fetch the robots that will banish you. Slow down there. Your peasants opened fire on me. I destroyed them in self-defense. No, they wouldn't do that. They were gentle and kind. You're an outsider, and you don't understand the bond of trust and respect that we shared. I did my best to make life good for the peasantry. I scrubbed their plastic cases on a daily basis, and I crooned pleasing melodies to ease their troubled minds. But those days are over now. My peasants are dead. You destroyed something beautiful. Well, I have good news for you, Your Highness. The door's open. You can leave now. Leave? Abandon my kingdom? Never! He puffs out his chest. For I am proud and benevolent ruler. This is my sovereign territory, and I will never abandon it. Alright, so I'm sorry about your peasants, but I'm on an important, quest. The grief on his face instantly vanishes. What replaces it looks like curiosity. Oh? Well, that changes everything. Perilous quests and civilian casualties go together like chocolate and peanut butter. I can't stay mad at you for that. Tell me about this quest of yours, good sir. Leave nothing unto the imagination. He leans forward, smiling. You have my rapt attention. I need to get my hands on the BioWare prototypes that are being stored in the executive wing. His eyes go wide. The executive wing? Madness! Take this as a warning, noble stranger. If you intend to forge your way into that land of milk and honey, you do it at your own peril. For the underworld stands between you and your goal, and the underworld is home to the murderous Billy. I think I've read about this Billy. He was Sutherland's albino basilisk, right? Was is right. Now he's so much more. A creature of legend. Years of experimentation have remade the beast into the ultimate killing machine. He's smarter than 10 men and 5 times as deadly. This Billy is standing in my way. I guess I'll just have to kill him. He's a fool's errand. Heiner tried to kill Billy once. He thought that by eating the beast he could steal its power. Hubris. Billy devoured my friend for his insolence, and the last remaining copy of Keycard E was lost. He was a beautiful fool, that Heiner. I told him that we didn't need to eat Billy. Well, we could survive indefinitely on synthesized cardiac tissue and choco nubs. But he wouldn't listen, and keycard E was lost, and without it, I could no longer access the executive wing and its expansive snack bar. I have eaten nothing but vat-grown metahuman organs for a year and a half, stranger. I would kill for a choco nub. I think that I've heard all that I need to about Billy. Just tell me how to get into the executive wing. Very well, stranger. If you cannot be dissuaded, I will help you. The ragged lab tech fishes in his coat pocket with a bony hand and produces a thin slip of plastic. He presents it to you with a flourish. This is my most prized possession, the incomparable keycard B. Using this, you can descend into the underworld and face Billy. If you should survive the encounter, search for the long missing keycard E. Use it to reopen the executive wing, and I will see that you are richly rewarded. Okay, so we've got Philip Rex here, who's clearly cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He wants to eat some Choco Nubs, and we have to go kill something named Billy, which is basically a basilisk that's like on steroids. But can we do it? What will happen if we do? Can we get keycard E? Will we get the Choco Nubs? I kind of want a Choco Nub now. It sounds pretty delicious. Maybe. As long as it's not like Choco Fingers or something. I don't know. But just eating organs doesn't sound good. We will find out all this and more, friends, next time on Shadow Dragonfall Run Shadowrun and Shadow Dragon Runfall. That thing. Damn it. Take care and have a good one, guys. I'll see you later.